Hey guys. So I just got back. That's why I got back last night, but Fan Expo is now over. And I want to do a bit of a con haul. Now, I should have done this before I put things on my wall and after I cleaned up my room. But no. I put things up on my wall right away and I was gonna get to my room today. I still am. I'm still gonna clean things up today because, God, I desperately need to. We did a 4-week summer camp, 2-week vacation, a 3-day camping trip, 4-day con, all back to back. I've slept in my own bed maybe 6 times since the start of July. Yep. So my room is a disaster because I've been running around unpacking and repacking things and just not had time to put things away. So let's start just getting into this. Where did I even put my keychains? Okay, well, let's start with the art. Alright, so if we come over here, I got new Joker print ledger, obviously. We've got Bat Who Laughs. We've got Peaky Blinders print from my favorite artist, Tony Santiago. And then, you probably saw them all over there. We have all of my Iron Man prints. Got Age of Ultron, Civil War, and then just another Tony Santiago print there on the bottom. That's a bottle of butterbeer. Up here we have a little Iron Man standee. We also got a Homelander one, which is over here. I don't know if you guys can actually see him. There you go. Homelander is over there. Got Harley up on top of my bookshelf. Yeah. Then we got a whole whack of comics. 7 of them, I believe I counted yesterday. Let me grab the Iron Man ones real quick. So, we've got first issue of Iron Man. We have this Iron Man comic, which is just the first movie turned into a comic. So this is like perfect for me because the first Iron Man movie is my baby. We've got Harley Quinn issue 5. Doctor's in from, the new 52. We've got Joker's Asylum, Scarecrow. Those are from last year. We've got The Joker, 80th anniversary. We've got Batman, The Man Who Laughs. And we've got Batman, A Death in the Family, which I've been wanting to get my hands on. Plus, and you know what, so believe it or not, The Killing Joke is no longer my prized possession. I know, crazy, because we all thought that that was like the pinnacle of my existence. But now, that's Joker War. 3 Jokers is my prized possession, and I'm going to tell you why. Signatures from Brad Anderson and Jason Fabok. How crazy is that? Yes, I got both the artist and the colorist to sign it. Plus, I got Dave McCaig to sign 0 Year. So, my weekend has been amazing. Got to meet a few heroes, basically. Well, my heroes there. Nah, whatever. Unfortunately, we did not get Shameik Moore's autograph. We were going to, but he was basically on a when he shows up, he'll show up basis. And I'm sorry, but I was not standing in that line for that long. Just sorting back through my comics so that I can put them down. Yeah, no. I had to Marvel cosplay meetup to get to. It was actually a lot of fun. I was Tony Stark, so I got a few pictures where I died in front of all the Spider-Man. There were a lot of them, and part of me felt really bad about it, but at the same time, me and Loki were just laughing it up. It was awesome. Alright. Anyways, you heard me mention keychains. I got 2 keychains. One of Joker, one of Tony. Well, the Iron Man helmet, not Tony himself. I'm gonna pause the video. I will be back once I have found them. Alrighty, and we are back. So here we go. I'll show them both individually. We've got Mr. J, if it'll focus on him. Give me a second to put the camera down. Apologies for this being so chaotic. Everything is chaotic right now. Okay, this needs to go behind the thing. Focus. Hello. Maybe I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll be out of the shot so that we can actually kind of get it to hopefully focus. Maybe? No? Well, it's Ledger again, sitting in his cell. It says Joker in red. That's what that is. And then we've got our little Iron Man helmet, which apparently no matter what way I turn it doesn't face forward. So yeah. Pretty. This one's metal, the other one, it's got like 2, I'm gonna assume resin bubbles with the picture in the middle. What else did I get? Oh, I got lots of things. This is the ultimate bag because I do the ultimate passes every year now. And so what I got in here, I got Miles Morales figure. Well, I didn't end up using this coupon because I kept forgetting it at home. But I was supposed to get 10% off at the Fan Expo store. I got a little 3D puzzle of Ron's car from Harry Potter. I got a limited edition variant cover for Action Comics #1, done by one of the artists that was at the con, I imagine. So yeah, we've got this. And then I haven't actually opened this up, so I will do that to show you guys the shirt, but I got a shirt. And there we go. United by fandom. This is why I love Fan Expo, guys. Because it unites all the fandoms. We're all together. We're all just having a good time. I'm not even sure of all the fandoms that are on here, because I haven't actually taken a second to look at the shirt. But it's great. The staff were wearing these shirts, but in yellow. Every year they sell like variants of the staff shirts. Last year it was the Con Pops t-shirts. It's currently in a bag over there. I could grab it. I'm not going to. And I also got a glow-in-the-dark Wednesday Addams figure, if I can get it out. There we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But there's more. Stark Industries flask. It's just water in there right now. But yeah. You can't tell there's a bit of a theme to this year's merch. Gosh, I know I got more things. Right, I've got a whole Marvel mystery box over there. Let's do an unboxing, I guess. Put some of this stuff back for a second. Oh, that's my hand covering the camera. I'll be right back with the mystery box. So, we got this Marvel mystery box. It's got So many characters on it. I don't think I can name like even half of them. I can name the Avengers. I can name some people from Spider-Man. I can name like a couple odd ones here and there. That's about it. We'll save me trying to name Marvel characters for another day. Let's get this thing opened. Alright. So, let's set this down again. Probably not in the box, that would be stupid. There we go. Set it back up on my bedtime. That didn't zoom in near as much as I wanted to, but we have a pillow. Apologies for the noise. Here we go. Yeah, we've got a Hulk fist pillow. It's actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. I don't know what I was expecting for quality, but I don't know. I'm really tempted to throw it at the camera and be like, Hulk smash, but it'll probably knock it down, and if it falls behind my bed, I will die. Simple as. I'll cease to exist. Next up, we have these little Captain America and Phoenix locks. And with little keys there. I don't know what I'm going to use these for, if anything. Why does the Phoenix one say DC Comics? Wait, am I getting confused with someone? Did they throw a DC lock in here? Wait, y'all can see that, right? You'll see that. No, you probably can't. It's probably too blurry. But this says trademark and copyright DC Comics. The other one just says copyright Marvel. The Captain America one? Whatever. But okay, and Bamboozle. Next we have some... Oh, it's Falcon, not Phoenix. Whoops. My bad. The Phoenix is another character, right? Sorry guys, my lack of Marvel knowledge is showing. Anyways, we've got these Falcon and Winter Soldier socks. If I actually open these up, I can show you guys the design on them. I can see it properly too for the first time. Guys, I think I have to watch Winter Soldier because I am so confused right now. Like, the merch is confusing me. So yeah, we've got these Who Will Wield the Shield socks. And his wings continue to the back. And they're in, you know, the colors. I saw a few Bucky cosplays walking around. But on Sunday, the day that I was actually able to participate in the Marvel meetup, there were like so many Marvel cosplayers that I saw there literally the rest of the weekend that just weren't there. Like, if you guys are gonna miss any day, miss Saturday. Seriously. A, there was nothing Marvel happening. But B, like, if you have the 4-day pass, the Ultimate Pass, the VIP pass, whatever, miss Saturday. It's the busiest day. You can't get anything done. Why would you miss Sunday? When there's like a Marvel thing you can go do. I saw one Captain America that whole day. One. The rest of the weekend, there were lots of them walking around. But I just saw like the same one walking around the con on Sunday. And that every time I saw her, I just gave her like 30 looks because I was supposed to be Tony. And so like every time I would just like mutter cap under my breath and like just glare at her. All in good fun. Nothing against the cosplayer. Just don't like the character. And it's in character for me to not like the character too, so I don't care. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun being Tony. It was only one person who mistook my costume for something else. They asked if I was supposed to be from Men in Black, and I was like, no. No, like, I was wearing the Edith glasses too. One of the cosplayers that was there, Married Makers, they asked if I was supposed to be Pepper, and I was like, no, what, sure, yeah, why not? I'll be Pepper. Why would I not be Pepper? I don't know. I didn't really have a definite character I was supposed to be yesterday. When I showed up, I was going for the next Tony Stark, and I basically created an entire character. Her name is Kathleen Walsh. Y'all don't need to hear her backstory, though, because she doesn't matter. Anyways, next thing we have is a little Marvel bandana. It's got the insignia for a whole bunch of different characters. Let's see if I can name these. Okay, we've got Spider-Man, Thor. That one looks like Green Lantern. I don't know who that one is. This like shield thing with a star on it. I feel like could maybe be. I mean, the star kind of looks like the one that Captain Marvel has. But I don't know. I'm gonna guess that it's Captain Marvel. And then we've got another Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk, Cap, Thor again, and the one that looks like Green Lantern. I'm kind of looking at the stuff on near the characters to see if I can see who this might be, but I have no idea, guys. I don't know. It's this one here. I don't know who this one is, and I'm guessing this one is Captain Marvel. I don't know though. And then yeah, it just repeats the same pattern over and over and says Marvel. And then we have here a little 3D poster of the Hulk. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, if I'm even gonna put it up. Yeah. Bruce Banner and the Hulk. Very fun. It's actually really like mesmerizing. It also kind of hurts to look at. I don't know. Guess I could put it up. No, I'm not gonna put it there. We'll figure out something to do with it. Might just go up on top of that bookshelf, like everything I don't know what to do with those. Then we have here this Eternals mug. If y'all could tell me which character that's supposed to represent, I'd be grateful. I have no idea what's happening with that. I don't know any of these characters, not gonna lie. There's a lady who her costume kind of reminds me of Spider-Man. Then we've got some guy in like purple and gold. And then there's another lady here. Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know who she reminds me of. She's in silver. Then there's a guy here who reminds me of that one. I can't think of his name. But he became, what was the position even called? He replaced Steven in was it No Way Home or Multiverse of Madness? It was No Way Home. No. He replaced Steven. That one monk. I want to say it was No Way Home. I want to say that's the movie. And there's a guy here in blue and gold. I don't know who he reminds me of. Then there's a lady here in like green and silver. Kind of reminds me of Loki, I'm not gonna lie. There's another guy here in purple, but it's a different kind of purple. The first one was like Thanos purple. Not his skin, like his armor was Thanos purple. This guy is more of like a bluey purple. Then there's there's a lady in blue and gold. There's some guy here in black and red. And then there's like a child in light blue. I don't know what's going on here. I think it would be really funny if you guys did one of those name this Marvel character with me. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should get one of my friends to just look up some obscure Marvel characters and have me try to name them. I feel like I'm opening this really stupidly, guys. It doesn't smell very good, I will say that. This is a very large mug, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I've never watched Eternals. I have no plan to watch Eternals, not Internals. So yeah, we've got this interesting mug. Don't know where we're gonna put it because the mug cabinet is full, and that thing is massive. I mean, let's just like look at it beside my head for comparison. It's like as big as my face, guys. And then I feel like such a child because of how excited I am about this. I have this awesome Civil War lunchbox. One side is Team Cap, and the other side is Team Iron Man. I'm not actually gonna bring this to school because I will get bullied so hard, I'm sure. I'm gonna put my art supplies in here. But it feels a little biased that the side that opens is Team Cap. Like, obviously, y'all had to pick a side to put the lock on. But I ain't on Team Cap. I am Team Iron Man. 100%. I mean, just look around my room. Oh yeah, I ran a poll at the con. I only did it Saturday, and it's not just because I got really sad at the results. I was so caught off guard. I was walking around con, I was asking all these like different Marvel cosplayers and just like people with Marvel shirts and stuff. And I was just like going up being like, hey, I'm running a little bit of like a survey. Would you mind answering a quick question for me? And they were all like, yeah, sure, whatever, go ahead. What's the question? And I was like, all right, are you Team Cap or Team Iron Man? Some of them took a second. I had to think about it. I had one person ask if Bucky was an option. I was like, no, Bucky's not an option. You gotta pick. Steve or Tony? It's not that hard. And then basically all of them ended up being like, you know what, Team Cap. I gotta pick Team Cap. I like Bucky, so the closest thing is Team Cap. And I'm like, okay, sure. Enjoy your day. And then a few of them ended up saying Team Iron Man, and I was like, yeah, the right choice. But yeah, no. Actually, there was this one Thor cosplayer who I asked, and they were like, oh, that's kind of a hard one. I'm gonna have to go with Team Cap, though. We all know it's the right choice. And I was like, yeah, okay. Enjoy your day. Actually, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't run into anybody cosplaying Thor on Sunday because I really wanted to walk up behind one of them and just be like, "Doth mother knoweth you weareth her drapes?" It would have been so stupid, but it would have been hilarious. I wouldn't have said it like that, though. I don't know why I said that like that. Just, I don't know. Just casually walk up and be like, "Doth mother knoweth you weareth her drapes?" And then he turned around and been like, "Oh, Tony." No, they would have just been, they probably would have laughed. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to keep talking about the con. I feel like I got more things, but I think this is it. So I'm gonna put these boxes away, and then I'm just gonna ramble to you guys about all the different stuff that I did at the con. And yeah. Alright, so let's start all the way back at Thursday. So, Thursday, let me think. So Thursday we got to the con, and actually Thursday I got to help set up. Okay. Sorry, everything about Thursday just came back to me all at once. So, Thursday, right? Oh god, I need a drink. Sorry. So Thursday we went in to help set up, and I'll be honest with you guys, Thursday I was both feeling and acting very Peter Parker-y, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys, getting asked to set up this con felt like being asked to join the Avengers. And that was like a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. This is gonna be sideways if I put it up like that. Hold up. I kind of want to keep Tony in the background. I know that's so stupid, but yeah, no. So we went in. I helped like get everything set up. That was crazy. The con is an entirely different world. No, this is not working. All right. The con is an entirely different world during setup. Yeah. So that was just amazing for me. And then around like 1, my mom and I left and got lunch, and then I came back as like an attendee. Oh my god, this video is like half an hour long. Whatever, it's fine. So I came back as an attendee for 2 when it opened, and so I was just walking around, I had some things to do, but we were walking around the con, just doing some shopping and stuff. And while we were out for lunch, I had seen this person walk in, and at first I just looked over because there was this guy in a really nice suit walking into this like dingy underground food court, and I was like, okay, that's a little different. And then I had to do a double take because, oh my god, did that man ever look like Tony Stark. I have his business card now. I'll show it to you guys when I get to that part in the story. So I'm sitting there like internally like freaking out because, oh my god, it's Tony Stark. It gives me flashbacks to Peter Parker's initial interview. Not Peter Parker, Tom Holland. Yeah, no, anyways. So I'm sitting there internally freaking out, just like, okay, eat your food, just like, you'll run into him at the con, I guarantee it, because, well, I saw him walking around with, like, this little Iron Man helmet, and I was like, okay, so he's doing Tony for the con, but oh my god, does it ever look convincing. So I'm sitting there trying to eat, trying to like not be obvious about the fact that my face must be bright freaking red. I'm like trying to breathe normally. Ugh, yeah, no, that was a fun experience. And then me and my mom were walking around the con, and we're walking into the Ultimate Lounge. We're walking like towards the Ultimate Lounge to go get that bag I showed you, the little gift bag. And I see him walking out, and I turn to my mom and I'm like, "Stop! Okay, I need to go get a picture with somebody. Like, come." So I drag her over there, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, hi! Can I please get a picture?" Like, and so we get a picture. I'm all like flustered, can hardly breathe, and then he holds out the Iron Man helmet, and it's full of Hershey's Kisses. And like as I'm taking one, he's like, "There you go, a kiss from Tony Stark." And I just, uh, I I like completely fumbled, dropped the candy, and had to grab another one. I was caught so off guard by that comment. Oh my gosh, you can probably tell. Like, I'm still gonna need a minute to calm down, but he gave me that. He also gave me his business card and like handed it to me this way. I was kind of hoping like on the back it was gonna have Stark Industries on it, but instead it's got him, the Jericho missile scene, basically, minus the missiles in the background. But it's like, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, his business card. He's Tony Stark impersonator on both Facebook and Instagram, as well as Tony Stark guy on Twitter. And his website is TonyStarkImpersonator.com. Go check him out. He's awesome. He does birthday parties, store openings, fundraisers, bachelor parties, anniversaries, and special events. As well, apparently attends conventions. I mean, it makes sense. It's a great way to network, honestly. So yeah, no, I got all like flustered and fangirly and probably embarrassed myself. And then I kept seeing him around the con, like literally all weekend as I'm walking around. And every time I saw him, I was just like, oh my god, it's him. And just like had to look away and like stop because, yeah. And then on Sunday at that Marvel meetup, we actually got pictures together because we were both Tony, and it was awesome. Unfortunately, he didn't stick around long enough for us to get one of both of us dying in front of all the Spider-Men. I think that would have been really funny. Um, but yeah. So I met him, and then we're walking around some more. I got some more pictures with people. Um, what else did we do? I went to some panels, some really awesome panels. I went on a whole spiel on my Tumblr about what I did. It was an amazing day, honestly. And then after it all, I went to the panel with the Scream cast. Well, not the whole cast, but 4 members of it. Matthew Lillard, Nev Campbell, uh, Jamie something. Can't remember his last name right now. And Skeet Ulrich. And that was just amazing. Yeah. And then Saturday, I went with one of my friends. I don't know, I did a couple little things. I went to a couple panels. Um, yeah, I don't know. Saturday was also a really awesome day. I ended up getting a picture with a different Iron Man. I got a picture with a different Iron Man for the first 3 days of con, and then I was Iron Man for the last day, so I didn't really need a picture with a new one because any selfie I took would count. um, I did get a picture though with Plentiful Props 3D's Iron Man suit, just me in the suit casually because I was Tony Stark. Yeah, no, Saturday was a nice chill day. Had lots of fun. That's where the cameras. Let me just... Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Sorry, camera angles do matter, folks, and I'm gonna readjust myself so that we can still see the posters in the background. I love having these there. I love it. I get... And because the Iron Man standee is up there on that shelf above my bed, because he's up there, anytime I'm in bed now, I can say that Tony Stark is on top of me, and I... and it'll be... yeah. So that thought is just constantly in my head now. Not to mention the fact that I've got Tommy and Michael... I almost called him Michael Shelby. Tommy Shelby and Michael Gray, both right beside me. The other Shelbys are there as well, I guess, but yeah. I can also technically say that Mysterio's on top of me. Mr. J. Anyways, I can say that a lot of people are on top of me, and I wouldn't be lying. That's always fun. Where was I? Saturday, right, yeah. Went with a friend, we did some cool stuff. I went to a panel with Brad Anderson and Jason Fabik, where they were talking about like the three Jokers, and that was just awesome to me because as I was reading that book, 9 times out of 10, I had The Killing Joke open beside me, flipping through because I was like, wait a minute. I know. I see something here. And so I'd like flip through the book and be like, it's that thing. It's that thing right there. That like tiny little detail. And I love that Fabik put in all those little Easter eggs because I noticed so many of them. I did not notice the photograph though that he pointed out. I didn't catch that one. But other than that, I was just like, oh, it was amazing. Yeah. And then, sorry, that was Friday, not Saturday. Saturday, I went with my friend's sister. Well, I went on my own and met up with my friend's sister a bit. And I dragged her along to go bother Plentiful Props 3D again. I can't remember what his name is for the life of me right now. I don't know why. So I'm gonna have to keep referring to him as Plentiful Props. But I went and bothered him again, and I dragged her with me. I just kind of dragged her with me to bother a few different cosplayers, honestly. Like the exhibitors, not guests in cosplay. Yeah. And we checked some stuff out, and then I went and asked him about his gauntlets and stuff. Or maybe that was even the next day with Nick. No, it was with... now I can't remember. See, I bothered him every day except Sunday. I went and I spent like 20 minutes at his booth just like admiring everything. Oh, it was so embarrassing, and I felt bad too about it. I was like, it's me again. Hi. And I felt so awkward being there. I was like, yeah. Friday and Saturday, I was dressed up as Alistair. And so like I actually went to one of his panels on Friday, and oh, it was so awesome. And then came back, or no, sorry, Thursday, Friday, I was in Alistair cosplay. And yeah, no, Friday I went to one of his panels, whatever, and I was kind of talking to him a little bit after the fact, and there were some other people there talking as well. I don't know, it was a lot of fun. And then Saturday I did Harley Quinn, and when I got back to my grandmother's house, I found out that just 4 hours before I got there, the original voice actor for Harley Quinn, Arlene, oh gosh, what was her last name now? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I found out that just 4 hours ago she had passed away, and that was rough. I found out the next day too that not only was she the original voice actor, but she was the entire inspiration for her character in the animated series. And that just made everything about Saturday so bittersweet to me, because she was my entire inspiration as well. Like, her character, everything I've ever done with Harley, it's been like inspired by the animated series. And just finding out how much of an impact she had on that role, like, and it's very creation. I don't know, it's a lot. Yeah. Gosh. I was just doing a closet cosplay, so it's not like I'd actually gone out and bought anything. That's the same cosplay that I was doing for the videos, but I had actually put my own little bit of a spin on the makeup, and I was doing it more like clown makeup with like the diamonds over the eyes and everything, because that's how like my design of Harley Quinn is. And finding out that her entire character was inspired by the fact that she played a clown in Days of Our Lives, that kind of almost, that, to me, that feels very full circle. Then my design, I didn't know that until yesterday, or 2 days ago now. I didn't know that until 2 days ago. And yeah, that was, I kind of broke a little bit reading that. Yeah, because my design just brought the character full circle. And I mean, even the voice that I do for Harley, I taught myself using the animated series. I taught myself using Arlene's voice. And just knowing that she's gone now, it's very hard. She was a legend, and yeah. I also on Saturday, I basically walked around the con all day singing sorry, I need a drink. I'm gonna grab the butter beer because I'm supposed to be drinking that. Yeah, I had been walking around the con and any day or any time that just like, I don't know, I wasn't really doing anything, I was kind of bored, I started singing Say That We're Sweethearts Again, which is the song that Harley sang in Harlequinade. Sorry, give me 2 seconds to clear my throat, guys. Alright, we're back. Yeah, no, so that song that she sang in Harlequinade, which I did a short cover of, I was singing that pretty much all day. And I don't know. It's rough. To try and bring a humorous note back into it, looks like Mr. J's now lost both his Harley and his bat. Kevin Conroy as well. Earlier this year we lost him. He was a legend as well. And Mark Hamill will never return to his role as the Joker because he can't do it without him. You know what? Here's to the BTAS cast. Both those who are still with us and those who aren't. They're all legends, and they created something absolutely incredible, and it will be immortalized. All of them will be immortalized because of what they did. Here's to you guys. Yeah. Overall, though, guys, like, con was great. The con was fantastic, and I can't wait for Comic-Con. I believe it's in March. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna be in France. If it's... Okay, it was either in March or April. I kind of want to say April now. Yeah, I've got more Tony Santiago prints up there on my closet door. Caitlin Snow and Team Flash. Those are from the first year I did Fan Expo, actually. I believe 2019. But yeah. No, I feel like the first year that I did it was 2017. No, I have my mom's shirt from 2017. Maybe it was 2018. I don't know. I've definitely been doing it longer than 4 years. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. Sunday was a nice chill day. Didn't really do much. I mean, Sunday's basically when I did all of my shopping. I got the Peaky Blinders print and the Iron Man print over there on Thursday, but other than that, I think all of my shopping was done Sunday. No, I did get a couple comics on Saturday. I got Harley Quinn, Death in the Yeah, I got Harley Quinn, Death in the Family, and The Man Who Laughs on Saturday, not Sunday. I just got the Iron Man comics, and no, I did Harley, Joker's Asylum. Or no, did I get Harley on... I can't even remember what I got when. I got 8 comics all weekend. Yeah. I got comics. I don't know what day I got them. I just did. Yeah, no, it was the Harley and the 2 Iron Man comics that I got on Sunday. I remember now. Because I was looking through the bin and I was like, ooh, Harley's a nurse. Yes, please. If you can't tell, love Arkham Knight. Never actually played the game, but I love the characters. I might play the game at some point, but it's a maybe. Maybe if it goes on sale in the PlayStation Store, I'll get it.
Got lots of business cards as well. Unorthodox design I'm probably going to reach out to at some point. Because he did a Bioshock cosplay and I want to kind of get some tips for one that I plan on working on eventually. If he's back at Fan Expo next year, I'll for sure be doing. Actually, I don't know. If we're at a same con again, maybe I'll reach out to him and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna do my little sister cosplay. You know, if we want to coordinate things." I think I'd have to reach out to him in advance though and be like, "Hey, so I was, in your panel at the con that one night. Um, I was the one who was working on a little sister cosplay. A, I had some questions, and B, I'm probably gonna have it ready for this con. If you weren't already planning on going, we could always coordinate or something. I don't know. I think that would be fun. Because even he said, like, hey, reach out to me before the next con and we can, like, meet up and get some pictures together. And I was like, okay. Yes, please. Because that would be awesome. Because he's working on a little sister doll to go in a cage on the back. Because, okay, this one, the name of, what he was cosplaying is going to sound a little sus, but just for reference, this is from a game called Bioshock, and there are these big, like, robots? Question mark? They've got, like, big diving suit and everything. I could explain the entire purpose of them, but I'm not going to. I'm just trying to explain that it's not what it sounds like. They're hostile. If you get too close to the little sister that they're protecting, they will end you. All right. So he's working on a little sister doll to go in the cage on the back because he's one of the big daddies. It still makes me so uncomfortable saying that. And I'm working on a little sister cosplay currently. Designing the Atom Collector. Yeah, it's Atom they collect. Designing the Atom Collector, I think, is going to be the biggest challenge. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to get for the actual, like, storage part of the device, little, like, canister that holds the atom. I think I want to get, like, a jar or something and then fill that up with just, like, water with red food dye or something. Seal that so that it can't leak and then be able to actually screw it into the gun. I think that would be fun. It's not a gun. It's a big needle, basically. Okay, this video is almost an hour. I'm gonna stop rambling. Yeah. Con was great. I met a bunch of people. Some of them were professional photographers, such as we've got Otis Casey Photography, Easy Street Rick, Benjamin, Comic Con. Yeah. So go check them out. My pictures should be up on their socials along with everybody else that they took pictures of. Like, I'm not the only one. But yeah. Alright. See you guys.